Hey guys, so I'm coming to you today because I just wanted to talk about some of the struggles that I've been having with my natural hair. Um, from time to time, I may get discouraged. I may think about putting a perm in my head, but I don't. I think the main thing that I struggle with is just patience because I'm not a patient person. So, I've been talking to my friends about trying to get braids and different things like that. I will say that this side of my hair is actually longer than this side of my hair. But I did recently, now, whatever you do, boo. But I did recently, I switched up what I mix in my castor oil. So I started putting like maybe this much castor oil, pour about that much in like the little squeegee bottle. And then I put a couple drops of vitamin E oil in it. And it's been growing like within the past week, like it started growing. And I basically have to keep this side of my hair moisturized like every other day. I probably put a little bit of oil on it, not a lot, just like a little drop on my finger. And then I rub it in and massage it. So the massages do work. They do help stimulate growth. Sometimes I find my crazy tail like, bent over so the blood flow can get to my head. But the massages do work. I will say that. But that was one of my struggles because one side of my head was longer than the other. I got discouraged because of that, and I wanted to cut my hair again. I said, no, ma'am, because this took some time to get to this. I mean, it's going on 3 months now, but still, like, no, I'm not doing that. So, um, I think another struggle of mine is basically finding a product that works consistently. Like I do have some consistent things like the Giovanni direct leave-in. I keep that. Um, my shea butter mix has been mixed. I had to mix it again recently, and the mixture was really like I think I put too much oil in it. So I'm gonna like because I tried doing it again last night and put a little bit of aloe vera gel in it, and that didn't work. So I'm gonna try adding a little bit more shea butter, which might make it a little stiffer. Not stiffer, but maybe a little bit more fluffy versus kind of it's like really runny, and I don't know why. So I'm gonna fix that thing today. So I've been using the Giovanni direct leave-in, the my shea butter mix, my As I Am coconut co-wash. Still using my Garnier Fructis Triple Nutrition. I'm still using that. And I'm just trying to make sure. Okay, and my Carol's Daughter Mimosa Hair Honey. I use that just in the morning, just to give my hair a little bit of sheen. So, I mean, that's gonna last me a while. My healthy hair butter I use from my LOC method. My oils that I use that I have been using on a consistent basis. I mixed vitamin E, jojoba oil, coconut oil, a little bit of olive oil, and castor oil, and put that on my hair when it's wet. I like to use those oils when my hair is wet because it seals in the moisture more. I know a lot of people like say they have dry hair and stuff like that, but maybe if you're tuning in, if you have that issue, try using the oils on dry hair. That works better because it's going to seal in more moisture because your cuticles are still open a little bit, and your hair isn't. Once your hair dries, it's going to dry with those oils in it. That's just like when you have relaxer, and you know that you really can't oil your hair until it's dry. Like it's the total opposite. So just remember, like some things are gonna be the total opposite from when you had a relaxer. So you gotta treat your hair different and just kind of play with it little by little. But so anyway, those are the consistent things that I'm using. I'm also still using the Shea Moisture, the Shea Butter Restorative something treatment mask, whatever it is. It's in the little yellow tin. I use that from time to time. I use the can too. Like I'll switch between the Giovanni. in the Cantu leave-in conditioner. But it's been fun, but it's just that sometimes like I don't I don't know, like I just feel like I want to give up. And I don't want to really give up. I don't, but it's just so hard. So I'm like stressing myself, Candace, you really need to go get braids because don't do it. Like last time I did it, and then when I got my braids and I let it grow out, and I was like, oh my gosh, like my hair had grew in 6 months. My first chop I did, which was shorter than this chop that I just did. And I ended up putting a relaxer in it after I took my braids out because I just had to see what the real length was, not knowing, about all this, which I don't think there was as much information as there is now. But not knowing, I could have just blow dried it and flat ironed my hair just to see the length. I relaxed it. So, and it is helpful sometimes to come on YouTube because I just remember, like, and a lot of girls are really, really nice because they give you tips and tricks and they try to keep you motivated. And I mean, it's awesome. There's some people I watch that are more motivational than others. There are some that I don't think they do it purposely. I'm not going to name anybody, but just some of and I think I've been through every most, like the most popular gurus on here. And it's just like sometimes they're rambling on about nothing and or they're just so against relaxed hair. I mean, I don't care, you have relaxed hair, you have natural hair, you do you, boo. Like that has nothing to do with me. I don't care about what you do with your hair. I got my own hair to worry about. Like it shouldn't matter. Like there should be no separate categories because in the same sense you have to understand that regardless whether you're natural, if you're relaxed, and now I'm going pro black hair, but we're all women of color. So we already get criticized from other people. We already get antagonized about, oh, well, why don't you wash your hair every day? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? So why add more fire to the fuel by segregating yourselves by hair, by skin color, and all those other different things? I just think it's just so stupid. But anyway, so then I think another struggle with my hair is that I can't. Well, I can, but it would be easier if I could do a sew-in because I haven't had braids since maybe my sophomore, junior year of college, and then I started wearing my hair in weaves, like the long weaves and stuff. But I think that's another thing because I can't get my sew-ins like I want to, and I wanted to do a cap weave, but I heard the glue dries your hair, so I was thinking, well, maybe if I braided it down and then made sure I had enough oil and put two caps on, then I could do a quick weave since I can't do a sew-in. But I don't know. We'll see. Um, I'm pretty much rambling, but I mean, that's what it is. Like, I think that's it. Like, that's it. Like, and then the turbans. I think they're so beautiful, but I don't know how to tie them. So I'm gonna practice with that today since I got like a couple hours before I go to my little barbecue. I'm gonna get some crabs, and I got my little red stripe going. But anyway, and this is some good beer, by the way. I don't know if you guys drink beer, but this is a really good beer. Mm. But yeah, that's it. Ain't nothing else going on. But I would like to hear what you guys' struggles are. Maybe, if somebody else out there is struggling like me or, just has their little setbacks from time to time. Because it's not that I'm struggling, I'm still natural, as you can see. I love it. And I made these earrings, by the way. My website will be coming up soon. I plan to launch it next month. And then in November, I'm going to be having a launch party. But it might not even be in November because I have so much stuff that I'm doing. November, I have a shoe party, that I have to do makeup and hair consultations for. So like I'm not nervous, but it's like over supposedly, I don't know if it really is, but supposedly 300 people will be there in attendance. So me and my girlfriend, I have to meet up with her, but we're going to get together and figure out what we're going to do. Um, so if you guys are interested in that too, I can come in and give you guys some more details after we set everything up. It's in November. If you're in the DMV area, I will, or any other area and you would like to come, I will give you the information probably next week once we sit down this weekend and finalize all the plans and everything. But yeah, so leave comments below, leave a video response of anything that you feel as far as natural hair that has been giving you the blues sometimes. Like sometimes you get depressed. So I thank you ladies for tuning in and I love you all and hear from you soon. Deuces.